Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back with another replay of ROTR Reds version 1. Public beta version 1.87 version 2.0, and we have with us our two players, Shuravi and Vitamin. We will be on the map called Territory. 0 Hour version 2 is not the one that we have in ROTR Reds, because the one in ROTR Reds actually has these as oil wells, oil derricks. Now, oil wells are the ones you can capture for 250 bonus. Like, if you get the first catch, you get 250 bonus. But upgrading them is 500. Meanwhile, what's the name? The oil derricks just automatically start pumping you those $40. But it's what's the name? It doesn't give you that Hulk up bonus, but it gives that money in basically 5-6 seconds. I know some people who say that the bonus is better than the upgrade because then it's not vulnerable to like getting destroyed or feeding EXP. Well, I personally go for the oil derrick being better. Now, is this better for the map? That's something that I can't think of right now. I would say that if it's low health like this, it could be decent because, like I said, you gotta repair this. Otherwise, you're gonna give a good chunk of EXP to the enemy. We are gonna see these two Russia players go up. Shuravi has gone for a fast middle supply, but he didn't go for third supply. Meanwhile, Vitamin is going to go for two supplies, as two secure supplies. Mauler's opening from both sides. I do see RPG conscripts on the left. This Mishka does go down. These two Maulers are going to go from the left. One thing I should mention, though, is I kind of casted this replay yesterday, and I finished it. I'm like, okay, let me click on stop recording, and apparently I never clicked it in the first place. Yeah. So we are going to watch these two players go out, and these RPG conscripts did try to get the last shot, but apparently the Mauler did instead. It's kind of funny I have to re-record this, but I didn't really concentrate on it, and last night I was kind of tired. So I did mumble and, fall asleep, I guess, a bit on it. And I'm not saying that it's a boring replay, I was just very tired. I had a long day. Okay, let's see. And I have a new kitten now, by the way. You guys should check the forums. I wrote something about that. I have a new kitten I adopted. Yeah. Now, there's going to be a Kashan built in the left to protect it from any light units, but, Russia doesn't have that many light units. But we are going to some RPG conscripts as well. On the right, there's nothing really going on, but Vitamin is going for a third expansion right now, which is very good. He will be trying to capture this oil derrick bag, which will equalize the supply amount, because there's one and a half, two and a half worth of collection from Shuravi. Now, if this gets, it's going to be 2 oil worth of collection, because there's 1 truck on this right now. And currently, Vitamin has 2 oils of, 2 supplies worth of collection. Now, this is a small mistake. If I was Shuravi, I'd probably have this conscript attack the truck. This is doing a decent amount of damage for the Kodiak, but it's not comparable. Now, this oil will be getting denied by these Mauler and Kodiak, but I should definitely pull back after this. They're usually a veteran Kodiak. That's very nice. But I don't see any decent anti-infantry coming in here. A Schmel trooper with some and 2 Kodiaks. We should definitely pull out of this engagement. He won't be able to kill them all right now. The Mauler does go down. Smokes are popped. The Kodiak will be trying to get back, and the RPG Council will try to get into the garrison, but he's going to get inserted by Tunguska. The Kodiak will go back. He will probably try to throw another shot into the Tunguska. No, they're going to both fighting on the smokes. That's a shame. And we're going to see low power in Tier 1 come from Vitamin. He only has 2 power plants, which is not enough. He has so many defenses. Tier 1 for Shuravi has also gone out, and now he's getting his supply. And I don't know how, but this is not 30k for some reason. I didn't see a supply at any point of the game. I'm going to check the replay if there's anything. If there is, I'll probably write it down in the comments. Because I remember him having this 2v2 the other day. And I said, if this is a great FOAB, I'll recast it and see what happened to it. And people really didn't get engaged with that video. I guess I should add it to the original video, I guess. But, video editing takes time. And, I'm trying to do 2 replays a day. I'm trying to have all the time I can. I'm trying to do every bit of time, put it all into the videos as much as I can. So, I'm trying to avoid video editing. That's probably why the 150 subscriber special video looks half-assed, because I tried many different styles, like 2 or 3 different styles, until I decided to go for the last one. We're going to see that both players are going to slow down. No real aggression coming in, but Vitamin is going to go for a middle supply. So he will have 1, 2, 4 supplies with a collection. This Mishka is still undetected by Vitamin. Well, he can see it, but it's not like small dot of his vision. He's probably looking at other parts of the map anyways. We do see an Igla sent in for scouting. The Maulers will probably clear that himself. And the oil deck is going to get rebuilt right now. I see this army come in from Shuravi from the right. I wonder if this will be enough or not. I'm going to look into this composition. If the RPG tower does get taken out, these shock troopers aside, there's no real big threat for this army. Like, you could say a Kodiak tower, but given how much shock troopers that this army has, nah, it's good. I would, however, get an empty... Oh, wow. I'm not going to throw a Badger into the fucking... Why is this your spearhead unit? The Tunguska does get taken out. Oof. Or nothing. That's a terrible trade. And he gets slapped on the ass for even trying. Or spanked. You think you fucks? You probably wanted me to say spanked there, wouldn't you? Now then, we are going to have 3 power plants built on the left. That is a lot of power. That's 18 power if he doesn't upgrade. Actually, 18 power for the facts is not really that much. But anyways, I'm going to see a barracks come out from the left. Shuravi is going to probably get some more infantry units. I'm not sure if he's aware of the mill collection. Yeah, he's definitely aware. He has a... has observation outpost here, so we can basically see stuff around here, but I have to say that this observation tower is terrible. Like, look at this. You could have put it here, behind this garrison, you know, somewhere around there. I'm not using a painting tool when there's music. Wait, music is too high anyways. Let's reduce some of this a bit. Yeah, like, you could put it behind there. I'm not going to use the painting tool for cast right now. I'm going to just use a map maven and stuff. Or maybe some tutorial videos that I might put in later on, but for now, yeah, it cuts out the game's sound, so I have to pause the game, otherwise it'll look out of place. But I'm gonna see Maulers harass the supply line. The smoke is popped, well done, and I actually like the smoke because the Kasha actually attacks some of the war truck itself. If a shock trooper does come out, they will be killing the barracks, which will be engaging on this Mauler. This Mauler will be getting out of here. No, this one will not. This one's veteran, and he'll try to escape. Because these don't have the... Wow, never mind. They don't have the infantry munitions upgrade, so... I don't know. You know, it's funny how this one used to be like a different version of the US, you know, infantry, like Rangers are drive and destroy. Wait, that model will go down, but yeah. It used to be like a different version of it, like a bit worse or better depending on the situation. But now it's just superior to the Ranger spawns entirely. Because the Ranger spawning number has been reduced. And they've been removed from defenses as well, so that's a nice US nerf they added in. Okay, now we're going to see this left supply is getting completely deleted, which is a real shame. And the right one is getting cleared up too. Now this will basically make the middle more important and force players to go secondary economy and play more defense. We do see the first Sentinel tank coming out from Shuravi. Meanwhile, on the bottom end, I see a lot of... Wow, that's a lot of power plays actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 power plays. That's good. That's good. I love more power plays, you know. Forcing players to get power is good, okay? Like, these guys aren't China or General Tao. You're not gonna have, you're gonna see the shock troopers and Iglas try to kill the supply trucks. The Kodiaks will be engaging as well. I hope they can get this shock trooper. They will get the shock trooper, yeah. So yeah, these supply trucks will go down, but yeah, we're not General Tao from 0 hour, okay? We don't have like power plants that give us 12 for 1,200. Oh, it gave more than 12. It gave like 16 or 18 or something. It's some ridiculous amount. Speaking of ridiculous, we're seeing RPG Boris. Yeah. Hashtag Enigma was right. Hashtag this RPG Boris is silly against China. But we're seeing him going against a Mauler. I really find it funny how he has like 1 health. He has 1 health. And we do see a recon missile come out. Let's see how he's going to be able to see. The Mauler does go down. The Boris will... Wait, we'll see what's going on. What he gets to see. He doesn't see he has a tier 2 just yet. But the Boris does manage to survive. There's a shock trooper in here, so that's good. I do hear normal Boris coming. I think it's the airstrike bonus, and he is now detected. He should probably get back as fast as he can. Yeah, he's the airstrike Boris, which is trying to kill the early warning outpost because he's getting detected by it. But Boris does get slaughtered and dies a painful, sad death under the tree. So given that this is cold territory, it's probably Russia, so it's best to die in the homeland. But that's what some Russian guy told me. He would rather die like in his homeland than anywhere else. I don't know. Some people like that. Some people find it romantic. I don't know. I don't... Why would I want to die? Yeah, here's a nice question. Here's a nice philosophical deep question for you. Where would you folks like to die if you had the chance to choose? And if anybody has the what's it, the Tyrion Lannister answer where they say like, in my bed, in my old age, belly full of wine, and a girl's mouth on my dick, I will literally ban you. Don't give me that shit, all right? I asked this to a guy before at a bar, and then he gave me like some other friend like heard us, or maybe he had the same idea. He told us the same thing, and I was like, ugh, you guys are terrible. Like, I get it's funny, it's a good joke. I like Game of Thrones, even though the last season was crap. But the whole thing was just eh. Mineral supplies are getting depleted slowly. These two supply trucks are doing a lot of work. Meanwhile, the ones at the right are not collecting. These should probably change that. I should probably just put them on the collection mode right now. It won't bite. I am going to see that Shuravi has a bigger army, but Vitamin is going to go for more secondary eco. I think no, Shuravi has more secondary eco right now, but Vitamin does have milk collection as well. So given that he's 5.7k and Vitamin's at 3k, 4k right now, that'll explain some things. Now I do see the grumbles, and it's kind of interesting how. Oh, there's a Hellion, by the way. I don't think we've seen any Hellions so far. So yeah. Also, in my last cast, I did mention that I did not like Russian mirrors. It's not that I don't like Russian mirrors itself. It's more like I'm sick of Russian mirrors on Lagoon, or just Lagoon in general. I don't really mind because look at these two guys. This is Vitamin and Shuravi. These guys are very different players. Like Shuravi generally prefers to have Tesla GP early, and Vitamin's playing much more aggressive and expansive. Meanwhile, Shuravi's more about teching and getting a smaller strike force. Meanwhile, Vitamin's more about the trash and like cheaper units. Oh wow, the Grumble is going to get taken out. Yeah, the Grumble's going to take out that Hellion. That's a shame. But yeah, look at this. Yeah, Sentinels, Golems, and oh yeah, finally the Ogre thing is gone. Yeah, you see a first Sentinel come out from Vitamin. He will be starting to slowly pick out this oil derrick, and I do see airstrike Boris coming as well. I think he was trying to take this out with the Boris, get him the EXP, but I don't think it's going to be possible. Oh wait, it's not that Boris. It's another Boris. There's one Boris missing. It's an RPG Boris now. Wait, what? Oh, there's the Boris. Yeah, that's the airstrike Boris. The other one was RPG Boris. Okay, we're going to see some shock troopers sent in, but given that these two are Brentinos and these shock troopers are not flame resistant, and it's not flame retardant, they're flame resistant, or in this case just retards, it's not going to work out for them at all. Shock Bombardier will be trying to kill this early warning outpost, but it's going to get taken out just now. The Mustas or the Gorgons will be doing some good amount of damage too. We do see more shock troopers in the front line. I kind of find it interesting that both players prefer these units to conscripts and RPG conscripts because technically they're more efficient to bang for their bucks. Oh wait, they're going in to take some shelter inside the garrison, that's nice. But then they all left at the same time, so the garrison and all the damage was shared among the units. Okay, bad idea. I used to see recovery coming in. I'm going to guess that this is Vitamin's recovery. I don't really get to see what faction it is from the rings spinning around it. But yeah, there is 2 codex recovered, and this Badger is also recovered. And I do see that Boris did manage to use aim shot on this Gorgon, but he got killed by the Brentino and the Gorgons. That's a real that's a bad trade. That's a bad trade, just all in all. We do see Coil Golems come in, so Shuravi does have Tesla GP right now. I don't know why he used I think he wanted to see if there's any. I don't know why he used that actually. He on a vision. He got to see that there's actually a observation outpost here, so Vitamin has a lot of vision. Look at this. He gets to see the entire army coming in as well. And we are going to see this shock trooper line going in the front, which is a great idea. Aside from the Schmel, there's no real dedicated anti-infantry. And we're going to see this surveillance missile do pretty much nothing. But I do see that Tesla shock GP, the Tesla GP guys, Tesla gun guys, and shock bombardiers will be pushing them back. Otherwise, they did manage to get some good kills. I would say that if you're gonna use this thing, you should just go into close range of the shock bombers and then use it. I'm gonna see a IL-76 come in, and these cargo planes will be dropping some VDV, no doubt. Yeah, given that Vitamin has 1 rank of recovery, that's gonna probably be just rank 2 or rank 3. They'll be trying to kill these units. This guy is gonna be targeting the wrong thing, which is a shame. But these war trucks will be trying to kill all of these units in just a second. Meanwhile, on the left, this garrison will be starting to attack these smokes, so that's good. The shock bombardiers are punishing the slow movement of this army, and I'm not seeing any real answers to it. He's taking too much damage from this, actually. And I don't see any arena systems either, and arenas do work on rockets, don't they? They do. They work on Gruds, and I do see the Badger getting taken out, so repairs are gone. And we are going to see another heavy taken out, and the Brentino's not being able to do much. The Gorgon will be helping out on the right. As I see that this VDV was taken out by that Brentino and those war trucks, the Tier 1 is getting repaired. But the mill army is advancing, and this war truck is joining the fray. I hear war airstrikes coming in. The barracks is taken out by airstrike force. There he is. He's even elite. And I do see a rank 3 VDV come in. All the fire support you'll ever need, baby. And they're going to drop it right in front of the base. They're going to destroy that Kodiak. Now, he needs to make sure that there's no anti-infantry weapons I can see. There's actually a Gorgon and a Brentino. He could actually focus those down as these goals do go in. No short upgrade just yet, but this Sentinel is going to get rushed out entirely. And we're going to see this... Oh wait, he does use the short ability right now, and the coil golems are doing a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, and we do see that RPG board, support forces. He's gonna probably try to destroy the Tier 1. Oh, the war truck. The war truck is using the smoke, and no, war truck, no. How could you lose that? Why is this guy full of veteran supply trucks? Ugh. I see a little recon missile come out, try to destroy that. Really? Really, buddy? That's what you're trying to do? I do see more second recon come out from Shuravi, but given that he had the mill collection, Vitamin is ahead in collection second economy, I think. The shock bombardiers are the bread and butter of the strike force right now. I'll give him that. Oh wow, that's a lot of dudes inside that garrison. RPG conscripts and, shock troopers and everything. That's a really tough garrison. You should probably use a Brentino. Do you have any Brentinos? No. They get a Tesla, get a Tesla, get a Schmel trooper, get a RPG conscript, get anything. Just don't brute force this thing, or get some Gorgons. Go full Ilya style. The Gorgons actually, when they were called in staff, they actually had a line where they were saying like, "General Ilya will be proud," which is a reference to our player Knyaz or Ilya, who is the guy who basically builds these in like pairs of 5. Yeah, we do see shock bombardiers do a decent amount of damage. The Gorgon does just hammer it down, nailed to the ground. Oof, just pounded that Brentino, and he's just slowing down the advancement of this army at this point. I would say, I wonder if there's other areas that he could just attack from that have nothing to protect it. I wish there was, but the middle way is the only way. And we do see Badger getting repaired right now. He did get an aim shot from Boris. He does get killed right now, which will prevent further repairs of these tanks. What's this moving? Oh, that's 2 RPG Borises. Nice. So we're going to play hide and go seek with Borises. Peekaboo with an RPG. Russian style. Is that Wolverine? Yeah, that seems like a Wolverine, yeah. What's this? Oh. We just see a VDV drop come into the base. It is going to be VDV rank 2 again, I think, yeah. But one of the Wolverines will get instantly intercepted. He is doing a good amount of damage to Shuravi's secondary economy, which is ahead of what he has right now. Shuravi does not have a helipad just yet, so he doesn't have anything quick to respond to these. This Wolverine did manage to kill 1 truck, even though, it was he got veterancy, he got killed in the end. The Brentino will be doing God's work as these VDVs will be trying to survive that with the emergency aid thrown down. One of them will survive as an elite unit, but the other one is not elite, and they'll be fighting off these war trucks. These war trucks. And an elite war truck now, Jesus. There's gonna be a heroic one? Are we gonna have a heroic one? No, not yet. Not yet. I hear Sentinel firing. Oh, they're firing at Boris. Okay. And he doesn't manage to survive. He dies. No, he doesn't die. What am I saying? He doesn't die. Yeah, this Boris though. Poof. Yeah. So right now, Shai did lose a secondary economy advantage, and this will lead to problems in the future. I'm sure of it. I do see VD. Oh, these are trash units. These are armor reserves come in, and I will say it now, even though people don't believe me. Even if Leaflet is godlike and mines have lots of utility, these armor reserves are possibly the best rank 3 single point GP investment. It gets way better than layers. Or you do see more VDV coming dropped in here. Yeah, that's gonna be some nice fire support. But yeah, Boris will be going into the area with lots of conscripts and getting killed. That's also a shame. The Shilka will kill it. But yeah, armor reserves are always good. In mid game, it's basically a free army. Just add water. In this case, conscripts. The Shilka did drop in the front a bit. Does he see that? By the way, yeah, he does see it. And mid and late game, this thing is basically like have a free. Oh wait, we do see a white swan. White swan going in. We're gonna see a FOAB drop right on the army. It's gonna be a perfect drop. Woo-hoo! We see tanks flying there, and the Sentinel does die. I'm gonna see these golems barely surviving the explosion. All the Wolverines and infantry do go down. The Black Bear's out on the field. He's like, oh guys, let me join the part. Oh no, and he just watch all his guys just fly around. These golems will quickly get repaired by that Badger, and we do get to see a Grizzly. Pretty late for a Grizzly and a Wolverine there getting amassed, but yeah. As you can see, the arena system does manage to engage shock bombardiers. Wait, no, they used to use the Brentino. Yeah, okay. Okay, but yeah, oh yeah, he used it. Okay, unknown to people, these Black Bears actually do the thermal barrage shot does actually clear garrison, so you don't need to bother with like destroying the garrison and then using the shot. But yeah, now he's using the short ability. He will be trying to escape. We do see another White Swan come in. He's gonna probably hit this area. Let's see. 1 barracks, 1 supply, 1 grumble, and 3 Gorgons do get destroyed. I like how the husk is just bouncing right now. We do see the Hellion come in, try finishing off this Black Bear, but you forgot Black Bear's made out of what was it called? President Servovium. Yeah, this is gonna survive with barely any health. You should probably send him to a War Factory, as this healing does stack with the War Factory healing. Oh, that's so cute. You tried to use a radar missile on it. That's just silly. Really? Like, you thought that was maybe if it was going with the helicopter and perfectly timed, that might have been enough. But not with a Badger next to it. The Badger is a decent repair. It's not maybe like as good as Propaganda, because Propaganda is based on percentages. But, this has a set amount number as well, so... Wow, what's this? Oh, we do see a rank 2 VDV thrown into the Black Bear, and even though it got repaired like 20%, there's grumbles in the air, this Hellion will get destroyed. And the short up ability using Black Bear just used thermal barrage shot and destroyed that. I wish you could have maybe dropped it here or here, forced them to either engage between these buildings or, just allow them to drop, because while they were dropping, they got destroyed. Alright, well then. Let's see, anything going on around here? No, nothing important going on. No, I do see that the second economy of Shuravi is going pretty fast, but I think Vitamin has more. Let's double check. Looking at the amounts, it does look like... Oh, Shuravi is flowing on 7k almost. Holy moly. Now, like I said, you can upgrade a oil well. If you have the first cab, you have 250 bonus. You get an oil well, you upgrade it to an oil derrick. But now it's destroyed, like this burning oil well, you can actually upgrade it to a real oil derrick for only 2,000. And 2,000 might sound like a lot, but given that it's infinite, and if you have map control, it's great. Alright, you should definitely focus on that more than secondary economy. They're better in their rates that way. And we do see that the Black Rig got an RPG aim shot from RPG Boris, but it's not going to finish. The Badger is right over there. The Badger is going to take another hit. One more hit to kill. Boris is barely surviving this. The Shilk and the Rhino will throw a shot. Yeah, these things are called the Rhino. They're so cute, by the way. They're the cutest thing. Oh, we do see another Boris come out, and it's going to be RPG Boris as well. So then, let's see. Alright, I need to close the door. I hear some noise outside. Alright, I'm back and I'm hearing Gorgons firing. They're gonna probably kill this oil again. Well, really? No, wait. Was that the same oil derrick? Yeah, that was the same oil derrick. You captured, upgraded, and got another oil derrick. Wow. One thing I should mention to players that don't know, the Weasel's a nice, long, medium-ish long-range harassment unit with just simple misguided missiles. It's a really good unit. if you could produce this as a mass unit, you could probably have like Russian rocket buggies at this point. I remember like we actually even discussed to add this in like a patch of Soviet trash. Like it'll be like a route for Russia to get, like using these light, cheap units, these Soviet trash units. But then we realized that most of Russia is Soviet trash. Okay. Now let's look around. We do see a nice amount of Gorgons, 3 or 4 getting formed up. The Black Bear is guarded with. Oh, we do see Tesla coil golems coming from Vitamin 2. These both players know that coil golems are basically the best mass production unit. Like if you could just have one unit to spam non-stop, it would be this one. All right, no questions asked. Hands down, they're the best one there. They have some anti-air guns, they have some anti-infantry guns. They're immune to any environmental, environmental threats like toxins and radiation, and they take less damage from ERA. I think they have explosion resistance too. I'm not sure. Yeah, they do, but I'm not sure if that's a golem specialty or not. But yeah, they have less health, but they have, like I said, more. They have a small profile, which allows them to move more further. I see Brentino going in, throwing out the normal mode, but the Black Bear just negates all of that. And the rear system is quite good. The shield cuts are coming from the left. I'm not really sure what their target they're looking for, because these are not light targets whatsoever. The Badger is, I guess, but it's a high repair rate. The Black Bear is going to pound those two to the ground. The RPG burst is going to be hitting the Badger. More smokes pop. Then I like this recycling. That's how you're supposed to use smokes. Just use them one by one. These shock bombardiers will be attacking this golem, but the short upgrade is getting it upgraded. We do see everything attack this Black Bear, and it does manage to die. Wait, no, it's not the Black Bear. That wasn't Black Bear. That was a Sentinel. These golems. This Black Bear is in the back with the Sentinel. What are they doing? Engage your units! This would be a perfect time to call a FOAB if he has one, by the way. We do see Emergency 8 getting used. A rank 2 Black Bear coming in with those golems, still pounding down on these Rush units, which are having a trouble to actually go back, turn back. It's a good thing we don't have directional damage, as this is exposing us back entirely. This is a heroic Black Bear now. Holy crap. Yeah, the upgraded Boris did use an aim shot, but now these units are going to try to destroy it. Now we're going to see a FOAB drop down. This won't be enough to kill it at all. It'll probably throw it to the front. Gotta be like, woo, yay, what now, comrade? Huh? What will you do now? I'll fuck your mother. Yeah, I play enough Dota 2. I know what they sound like. I know what Russians sound like when they're angry. Suka, blять! Fuck your VDV. I'm a Black Bear. Nobody but us. I'll be looking forward to your Russian accent is terrible, Bruce. Comments in the comment section. Don't worry. But yeah, I mean, look at this. These two are Russian players, but even though they're going for the same GPs, their ideas and strategies are different now. Like you can see them trying different things. One's going for armor reserves, the other going for more VDV. And I like these front line FOABs more than those are trying to destroy buildings. Like this area is a good target for a FOAB because it takes out 24 power, a barracks, and early warning radar. But if this was a normal radar, if this would take out the enemy's radar, that would be better. But it's a good target, okay? But sometimes I see people trying to throw it in a place like this, and then ask them wait, why did this die? Why did the tier 1 die? Because the FOAB doesn't have the same ring. There's a first ring which is doing the full damage, another one doing less damage around the sides. It isn't a full ring right now. I do see the Hellion. Is this the same Hellion? It might be. I'm gonna see more and more Sentinels getting built, and I really most of the things I don't dislike about Russian mirrors is that late game, Maulers, Kodiaks to a point, we don't really need them. Kodiaks, I mean, they get outdated when there's Sentinels and Golems out in the field. Okay, now we're going to see a scout missile come out. He's going to be scouting that he has some it's going to go, I guess. These supply crates are still here. I'm not really sure why he used this army with the supply trucks in the front line, but they're not going to collect that anymore, and it's not worth it to collect them. Let me see. 1,050. Well, for $150, a free unit for $150, that's what he would be basically. We're getting a new. Oh, actually, Shuravi could get those. He already has an elite one. We are going to see a Misha coming in the front. This will probably fill with RPG if I have to guess. The Gorgon is finding the Grizzly in the front line. Apparently, it's empty. Yeah. And I don't think there's any RPG conscripts general's point using this because now, recently with a nice change, aside from providing you for a conscript job general's power, or they're providing you with what's its name, the field command for your supply chain upgrades. I mean, RPG board is now picking off another target. Wait, did you go for double shot of the aim shot? That's pretty amazing if you manage to do that. These rhinos are going to get engaged, and the shock bombardiers with boards are going to go in to kill Boris, but he's going to be too fast for that. Oh, the helis are here, by the way. Ooh, the helis are getting pulled off by the. They burn all of the shock bombardiers, or most of them, and now the Shilkas are trying to do something, but they're going to probably get shot down. Where's the Grumbles at this point? Shilkas are doing good damage, but anyways, I was saying something. Oh yeah, the conscript job now, aside from allowing your supply checks to operate as field commands, they now provide your Grizzlies with free conscripts. So they're dedicated detection unit that you can use to capture buildings now, or to capture garrisons if that's your thing. Now, I like how Boris is getting used really well here to harass these units that are getting dropped in for free. This Rhino and this Shilka is taking a good amount of damage. I didn't know that thing had an AoE, honestly. I thought it was just a single target. I guess it's small enough, but now these units are small, they get affected by it. There's a nice amount of sentinels coming in from Shuravi. Meanwhile, on vitamins, and there's more VDV dropped in. So we're going to see a mixture of VDV against some basic infantry, some Schmells, and yeah, some shock bombardiers. You know, in the lore, I know that VDV and shock troopers go for different generals, so I'm actually curious if, we're going to have some kind of like, full-on fight between VDV and the shock troopers. Now, the Gorgons will be pounding down on these buildings. Now, I'm going to see this observation it was revealed for a second. I think he sees it now. He's force firing on it. It'll be revealed, and this will be taking out in just a second. The shock bombardiers will be returning fire, destroying a good amount of those VDV units. But even though the rhinos are going in, the amount of smokes on the side of Vitamin is preventing from any damage to be done. These Gorgons in the back are cleaning up any of those units who are within the range. Weasel is going to push in with the other Rhino and Grizzly. Smokes are getting popped. These VDV will be killed. I don't think this Boris will be getting killed anytime soon. But we do see a shield getting melted by the thermal barracks. And one Gorgon does manage to survive. And I do see a nice recovery general's power getting used there. It's going to recover 3, 6, 7 units. And yeah, this will be 7 free units for Wyman now if he gets the conscript drop or just drop the conscript on them. I can't say that I like these shock troopers right now. He needs more units. Oh, on the right, I do say that the army did try to engage with the Black Bear, just destroying everything he can find. He is elite right now. He's going to try to get back in time, but not back in time. He's going to try to get back in time, I guess. The Hellion does get pounded down by those Grumbles. It's third one, just to be sure. But this Black Bear will be surviving that pretty easily, and these VDV will be going back. I'm not sure how I missed that fight over there, but yeah. On the left, there's still another fight going on without any answer. These helis are just picking off these shock troopers, getting some free EXP. But we do see the Black Bear come in and wow. Wait, that was a veteran Hellion, and that just destroyed a Hellion in one salvo? Wow. Balanced bear. You are a balanced bear, good sir. Yeah, he's just throwing a recon missile there saying, well, what was that? I think these somethings are going to go in towards the middle and try to flank this Black Bear as it is now currently pinned down by the aim shot. Oh wait, you do see the Sokos come in. Sokos are pretty good, but with Gunner coverage, it's going to be really hard to kill the Grumble coverage. But this, oh wait, the Gorgon does get the final hit. Is the elite Gorgon, and that will basically turn the tides as this team has Black Bear and this one does not. So that's game over. These Sentinels won't be able to stop the Black Bear. It won't be enough because the Black Bear is basically 9k worth of army just in one unit. Yeah, well, look at this. 3, 4, 5. Almost 4 hits for the most advanced unit of Russia, the most army unit of Russia. I did see a 4-up drop here, so all the power is down. Oh wait, he took my advice. He actually destroyed that target. That's good. I should mention that even though RPG Boris has been really critical this way, he's going to kill it's shortened, right? Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. Boris does have a new voice act. You guys should check his channel. It's Matthew something. And if you don't want that, you want the bloopers, and bloopers are my channel. You can use the bloopers on my video to hop onto his channel if you're interested. Boris does have a new voice act. I'm looking in the middle. I think this would be a perfect time to just use a FOAB because currently Vitamin is losing this engagement. And this guy's going slowly within them, like the closer, the smaller choke point. If you have a FOAB right now, Shuravi, this would be the time. Vitamin, this would be the time. Just FOAB them. And we do see more armor reserves coming from the left, and these units are getting cleaned up in the middle. Okay, we do see the golems getting hit by the Gorgons getting hit by the golems. Most units here are elite, as they do get produced by default after Ursa division upgrade. And I do see a drop. What drop will this be? I do see a rank 2 Hellions come in to do some damage. I think he dropped in the base. Yeah, and the Sokos are out, but right now, but the Sokos won't be able to do much with the Golem anti-air. It may not be much, but it's hit scan. And yeah, there's Grumbles on the back too, which will prevent anything from happening like that as well. Wow, I'm not really sure what. Like I said, he definitely needs a Shroud. Fireman definitely needs a FOAP to come in right now. Oh boy, oh boy. What's gonna happen? What can happen? What can he do? What can he do? He can get some shock troopers, but golems are no RPG conscripts are better against golems. Yeah. The short upgrade is used. This war factor is going to go down. The second war factor is going to get destroyed in just a second. Good shorter usage. He will be able to like deny that what's the name? That Soko from finishing it off for a second. And we are going to see these other units come in. There's no Black Bear. I'm not really sure how this happened, but even with the Black Bear, he's losing. This must be a bug. We should definitely report this bug. Russia lost to Russia without a Black Bear. By the way, there was a FOAP here that I completely missed apparently. So this, whatever was here was most likely important. We used the Black Bear return right now. It is a veteran, like I said, but it will take a few shots, like 3-4 shots to kill the Golem. Short upgrade will be used, and this Sentinel is rank 3. This is a rank 3 Sentinel. Why are there elite Sentinels right now? Holy crap, they're just smashing that Black Bear down on the ground. Fuck, that's a heroic Sentinel. Why? How did you get that? How many things did you... Actually, you did destroy the army and the building, but still, you know, these are really strong units. Like, Apocalypse tank worth of strength. And yeah, one of them is going to get taken out by the Sokos. Command Center does go down, so he needs to rebuild the Command Center right now, ASAP. The trash units on the left will slowly start pushing into the base of Vitamin again. The middle Sentinel is going to be a problem for this unit to take out. With so many Sokos and so many salvos, it's going to be really hard to even still target. Now it finally goes down. But yeah, we do need the... Oh, he's going for airfield. Divine is going for the airfield too? Wait, you guys were ranked 5 and you had just like extra general's power just lying around? Really? Really, guys? Okay, we used to rank 3 VDV dropped again, and I do see the Sokos sent in and getting... Yeah, oof. Oof, that's a Monday for me. That looks like Mondays for me, alright? Like, you say, hi, Bob, and the moment you say hi, everybody's like, fuck you. Like, that's what they look like. Those grumble missiles are basically their, you know, their looks on their face. I'm going to see another Black Bear come in with an escort of Sentinels and Golems come in and again. With one MTP, however, and one Grumble. So the Grumble is going to be taking a use for the Sokos, but I would have to say that... wait, the Sentinel... yeah, you kind of went in there wrong. Like, even without the Grumbles, that wasn't what worked. Okay, if you have the FOAP, do it now. Vitamin, I said it ago, a few seconds ago, I'm going to say it again. If you have the FOAP, use it now. He did manage to stun the Black Bear, which is great. The Badger does go down, and right now we're going to see a line of the units coming. So a line's not good for a FOAP. A group would be better, but I'm not really sure if he has it in time. If he does have it, that means that Shuravi has his own online too. And we're going to see the Shock Bombardiers try and do some damage against these Golems, but Golems do have armor resistance, and they have ERA as well against explosion. So these guys who are dealing... I think they're doing Aura Bomb now. Never mind. I'm not sure if they're doing explosion. Yeah, they're going to have a problem. One of the Golems do go down, but then that's not going to be enough to stop this army. I don't really see anything coming out from Vime that can stop this. He needs to have like mass, like 7 barracks full-on RPG conscript spam. Even that would not stop the Black Bear though. They have some of their spots to use. It's going to be advancing down, trying to focus down the helipad, I think, War Factory first. But then you should definitely try to focus down the helipad or the tier 1. These Sokos aren't really doing much damage. I do see VDV dropped in. It's going to be rank 2 VDV dropped again. But as long as you drop it inside of the enemy's base, like inside of the enemy's mist. Yeah, oh my god, that was a perfect time of barrack shot. Just destroying the entire general's power. Yeah, a unit that can destroy a general's power the units in one hit as an ability. Yeah, now it's now elite. That's like a fun unit, but yeah. Is going to drop that as well. We're going to see these Sentinels pound down to tier 1. Tier 1 is down. Tier 2 is going to be targeted in just a second. I'm not seeing anything else come out in the field. There's one Sentinel coming out. And I do see a FOAP coming in. I hope this will be able to save it. It's going to probably be a nicely close FOAP. It's going to drop the bomb right now. It drops a perfect hit. All these units are in the air, but... One of them is dead. One golem. Two golems are dead. Really? Wow. Well, Russia's strong, comrade. Russia's strong. Like, you know, even the largest bomb in the game is not able to kill these tanks. They're just made for survival, and these grumbles are just saying, "Fuck off, you pesky flies." I do see Tesla golems coming, Tesla shock troopers coming in. They're gonna disable all these tanks, or just try, yeah. And they're gonna zap some infantry, which is good, but these shock troopers are not good enough against these units at all. Now I'm gonna look around. He is still on low power. I'm not really sure what Vitamin is holding on to, but he should probably quit at this point. Shuravi probably won this game. One more. Just are you gonna buy with the second climb or just go for the kill? Because if you are gonna boil with the kill, then Black Bear's out again. That's cute. But like I said, Black Bear's worth 9k worth of army. Even if you don't count the Black Bear here, there's more than 9k worth of units here, buddy. You're gonna need like a lot more. And plus, it's a heroic Black Bear, so you can send all these forces back, and you can have aims to stop that anyways. Yeah, he's gonna try to kill this elite center. It's gonna probably eventually kill and get some elite rank himself now. Just still veteran. No real healing coming in, so this second center will engage. The Stort upgrade is used. He's gonna try to kill this. Oh, is he force firing on that? Yeah, apparently, I'm sure I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna force fire. That's how you should counter it, mind you, but sometimes not possible. This garrison will be trying to do as much damage as it can. I do see around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15k worth of Marcellus coming in, and Byman calls in the GG. It's kind of nice how everything has been destroyed practically at this point. Well played to both players. I did like that engagement, even though if it took them like an extra 10 minutes than it should have. We're going to see a big difference in eco, almost 30k to almost 50k, so yeah, that kind of explains that. Alright, with that, I'm going to end this replay, and I hope to see you guys on the next video.